Hi, I'm Chris, and I want to demonstrate for you today the online assay experience offered by CL Assay Service. And usually this process begins by you going on our website, classayservice.com, and requesting one of these little prepaid insured mailers that are also addressed to us. And we send that to you. You load it up with your jewelry and other precious metal items and drop it in the mail. And it comes back to us safely and securely. Once we get it, we schedule an appointment with you so that we can do the assay process. And you sit in front of your computer and you watch us perform the entire procedure, exactly like you're going to see here today. So, now that you're here, we have your box and it's time to open it. So we go ahead and do that and we see what we've got inside. Okay, nice haul. We have a bangle bracelet. We have a gold coin. That's going to be worth some money. A college ring, an old college ring it looks like. Another bracelet. And the lonely single earring. We get a lot of single earrings because they're not worth much to you, but we can turn them into cash, sometimes quite a bit of cash. Looks like each of these items is going to be worth a significant amount of money today. Okay, so we begin the analysis process. We just take an item. We'll take this bracelet first, and we put it in our X-ray fluorescence spectrometer. There's a little picture of the item down here in the corner that helps me aim the instrument. We put it in and we go ahead and we start the test. We call it something. Just make a name, bracelet 3. And now what's happening is the instrument is sending a really fine beam of X-rays at your bracelet. And that excites the molecules in the bracelet, which move to a higher energy state, and as they relax back to their normal energy state, they emit radiation at a very characteristic frequency, and that's what the detector in the machine reads, and that tells us precisely what the item's made of. And what it's telling us today is that this item, this would be a 14 karat gold bracelet. But it actually has a little bit more gold than that in it. The machine says it has 14.2982 carats worth of gold in it. So 14.3 carats roughly. And that exact amount of gold is what we will base our offer price for this item on. So very often the gold content is a little more. They err on the plus side there than the minimum required for the carat weight. So we pay for that extra. The next step is to save this data as a report, which we will do. And while the report's building, we take your bracelet now and we need to get a weight on it. So we put it over here on our scale. We open up the report. And we see the weight of the bracelet is 27.79 grams, which we put that into the report. And that tells us, based on the percentage of gold in the item, that it contains 16.56 grams of pure gold, for which we will offer you today $309.56. Not bad for an old bracelet that you haven't worn for quite a while. We would go on then and repeat this process for each of the items that you sent us in the box. And you'll have an offer price then for each one. You can choose to sell us all of the items and receive a check immediately for all of them. You can choose to sell us some and receive the check for some. Or you can choose to get them all sent back to you and just keep these reports. Let me show you the whole report here so you can see the whole thing. It actually has a picture of the item, a close-up picture, the graph that we made, the exact breakdown of the item. We would email the report to you for each item that you decided to keep. And that's the entire process. You've watched the whole thing happen, and it's your decision now whether you want to sell it to us at our very high price that we're offering you. I've enjoyed this experience. I hope you have, and I look forward to seeing you online for a CL Assay online assay.